Hundreds of protesters on Tuesday besieged the United States Embassy in Abuja to express their displeasure over the recent barbaric killings of George Floyd and several other blacks in the U.S. The protesters, under the aegis of the Center for African Liberation and Socio-Economic Rights, CALSA, said the gathering is not only for the display of physical rage as a result of the indiscriminate killings of blacks in the United States by agents of the state, but a display of emotional and mental rage. Convener of the group, Princess Ajibola, said the death of George Floyd is an act of barbarism that is being spearheaded by the white supremacists who see blacks as worthless.
Our skin is not a minus, but it is a double plus. And anybody who cannot do with it can go and hang. That's the truth of the matter. This gathering is not for the display of physical rage, although I am very, very annoyed as a result of the indiscriminate killing of black people in the United States of America by agents of the state. It is instead a display of emotional and mental rage because we would no longer watch how our brothers and sisters are subjected to all manners of ill treatment by law enforcement officers in the United States of America. The death is not funny. It is not funny. The death of George Floyd is an act of barbarism that is being spearheaded by the white supremacists. Again, I keep saying there's nothing like white. It's either pink or redneck in the United States of America because black lives, brown colored people, their lives, our lives matter.
The group, amongst others, is demanding the U.S. ambassador in Nigeria to convey its message to President Donald Trump, saying it would no longer watch its brothers and sisters subjected to all manners of ill treatment by law enforcement officers in the United States.
This is over 50 years down the line when the late Martin Luther King Jr. spoke about the emancipation of blacks in the United States of America. We are not unmindful that some of us have come here out of great trials and tribulations. Some of us have come fresh from narrow jail cells. And some of you and some of us have come from where our quest for freedom left us battered by the storms of persecution and staggered by the winds of police brutality. You have been the veterans of creative suffering. These words of Martin Luther King reverberate till date in the United States of America and other Western climes. And the question is, should we suffer untold hardship and persecution just because of the color of our skin? I am asking.
No!
Should we continue to suffer this brutality and barbarism? I am asking.
No!
Right. Should our children, brothers, sisters, fathers and mothers continue to be killed because we are colored blacks?
The group therefore cautioned governments not to act in ways that will destroy the rights and freedoms of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights.
We are gathered here to register our displeasure with the happenings in the United States of America where black lives do not matter. For us at the Center for African Liberation and Socio-Economic Rights, black lives indeed do matter, and indeed we do matter. And this is the message we want the Ambassador of the United States of America in Nigeria to convey to President Donald Trump. Our message is simple. Black lives matter, and racial discrimination must stop in the interest of peace, unity, and progress. If this does not stop, Africans, we must take our destinies into our hands and fight for our rights. Because according to the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, we are all born free. We are all born equal. Nobody is more equal than the other. We all have our thoughts and our ideas, and we should be all treated the same way. The rights in the UDHR belong to everyone, no matter who we are, where we are from, or whatever we believe. We all have the right to life and to live in freedom and safety. No one, and I again repeat, no one should be held as a slave, and no one has the right to treat anyone else as their slave or snuff life out of them.
From the U.S. Embassy in Abuja, Lawrence Audu, TVN News.